Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome to GV Guides, ladies and gentlemen. This is the first real boss in the game, the Asylum Demon. Very scary if you're new to Dark Souls, but if you've played any level of Dark Souls games whatsoever, this guy's pretty much the starting point, which I know can seem insane, but trust me, I mean, once you get the fundamentals and all that stuff down, you know, you'll be able to definitely get these fellers down. So this is the second encounter. When you see him normally, you're supposed to basically run behind him and go through the entire tutorial section, then eventually get to this guy. So this is the normal fight. Yeah, if you want to know how to defeat him the first time, go check out my first encounter guide for this guy. But yeah, basically we're just using the club as the deprived, and this is all about just avoiding his massive swings. The big tip is, if you don't know, if you're starting from the ground up, the right shoulder button is considered an R1. The right trigger is considered an R2. So when I say R1, I mean hitting this. When I say R2, I mean hitting this, right? So we want to walk in, we want to fall, and then hit an R1 to do a plunging attack, which is going to do massive damage to this little fella. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so I'm going to run off and hit R1 now. That's going to do an attack animation and obviously deal a ton of damage. And then basically, yeah, this guy has just a huge hammer that you're pretty much tapping B to roll at the last second. So we're going to watch what he does. I'll show you his attacks. This one, you can literally just walk backwards. It only does, you know, a hitbox kind of right in front of him. Same thing here. Now, you can get in there and punish him with an R1 if you so wish. Let's see what he does. He's going to do a big sweep. So that one's pretty easy to avoid as well. He has a couple of attacks. This one, which is hard to time, which you basically, you want to err on the side of rolling at the last possible second, because you'll get those iframes, and it'll be quite nice. I cannot believe that hit me. That guy, he got me with, like, the aftershock there. So, obviously, always be weaving in damage while you're avoiding his attacks. Okay, we're going to roll, as you can see here. And I want to show you... Oh, my gosh, I timed that a little bit too early. I want to show you when he jumps up. He's going to do a big sweep right there. So, yeah, the big thing with this guy is basically just waiting for the last second to roll. It's kind of what gets a lot of new players, is that they will roll way too early when you kind of want to wait a tick. Especially with his massive hammer, he's got, you know, he's got a bigger hitbox when he tries to slam into you than you would think. All right, so I want to show you the one attack that he does. I want to show you when he kind of jumps up into the air. There we go. So this is very easy. If he does this, you can literally just walk out of the range of him and then kind of walk back in and hit him. Let's see what he's got. He's going to die in one more hit pretty much. We're going to roll. We're going to roll. You see he has a two-hit combo there. We're going to roll. He's really getting me with those aftershocks. So I'm going to do an R2 here. And that's going to be the Asylum Demon defeated. So yeah, in a nutshell, I mean, he's just got these big, large, sweeping attacks. The one that you really have to watch out for is when he kind of goes, whoo, like a big horizontal sweep, and then he'll usually follow it up with another one. And then as you saw there, sometimes they'll even follow that up with like an over-the-head slam. I was getting hit by the aftershocks, which unfortunately is the thing in Dark Souls 1 where they'll hit you with like basically the rumbling aftershock. It won't even be the weapon that was hitting you. If you stay behind him, that's usually your best bet because he can't really hit you with a lot of stuff, and he'll usually fly up and then slam. You can literally just walk away and then walk back in and hit him a whole bunch to punish him. So the biggest tip is, yeah, as we were not doing because I wanted to show his hits, but the biggest tip is basically stay behind him. He'll just float up and slam constantly, and you can literally just keep him doing that and then just hitting him. Outside of that, the only thing that's tough is basically freaking out, being new, and going like, oh my god, and then spamming roll and then just getting hit in the midst of the roll. So ideally, close the distance, kind of stick to his sides and behind him, whack away at him, make sure to get the plunging attack as well, and then, yeah, look for the go up and then slam, because that you can really punish. But hope this guide helped. Like I said, if you want to defeat him in the first encounter, there's a very specific method, but you will get a weird weapon for it. Check out that video on the channel. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Subscribe for more guides.